The Ministry of National Security started 2018 with changes in top leadership positions. Major General Anthony Anderson took over as Police Commissioner in January, following George Quelo's retirement. 2 months later, Dr. Horace Chang was appointed National Security Minister and Rudyard Spencer named his State Minister. They succeeded Robert Montague and Pernell Charles Jr., who were assigned to other ministries. With that aside, the ministry focused on enforcing public order, implementing strong anti-gang strategies, and building the capacity of the security forces. A recap of these major achievements in 2018 coming up.
We have reached the point where we are now prepared to take those firm and resolute measures to ensure that the crime monster does not destabilize the promising future that is in store for Jamaica.
This follows the imposition of a state of emergency across 3 sections of the island: St. James in January, St. Catherine North Police Division in March, and sections of Kingston and St. Andrew in September. And the results reflected positively in the months that followed. 339 less shootings and 325 less murders were recorded within these areas.
For the first time, there is a good consensus in the nation that we have to do something about public order and crime in a real way.
The zones of special operation in Mount Salem, St. James, and Denham Town in Kingston were also extended. By December, it was clear that the enhanced security measures were working. Major crimes went down by 19.9% in 4 categories. And 720 illegal guns and 22,158 rounds of ammunition were taken off the street. In 2018, the Ministry of National Security strengthened legislation to tackle organized crime and corruption. With 77 amendments, the Major Organized Crime and Anti-Corruption Agency MOCA Act was passed in the Senate. The bill establishes MOCA as an independent body to fight organized crime and to detect and investigate criminal networks and their facilitators.
The legislation itself is designed to protect that integrity and autonomy and ensure that Jamaica can have this kind of body which should be seen in a special way, particularly to Jamaica, to deal with organized criminal activity and corruption.
The anti-gang bill is being reviewed to enact amendments. Meanwhile, at the Firearm Licensing Authority (FLA), individuals are no longer issued an import license. Instead, they must go through a licensed firearm dealer for purchase. In addition, ammunition dealers now use a system that's connected directly to the FLA and gives real-time sales of ammunition by licensed firearm holders. The FLA also implemented a fingerprinting system for renewal process and upgraded its 2 bullet identification machines. Keeping a watch on activities in the public space is the Jamaica Eye Initiative. Launched in March, it's a centralized network of closed-circuit television (CCTV) cameras of both private and government cameras. Data gathered is being used to help solve crime and maintain public order.
The task of restoring public order and safety is a priority of this government.
With that came the establishment of the Public Safety and Traffic Enforcement Branch, PSTEP. The highly visible 700-member team is trained for rapid response to ensure safety along major thoroughfares and to address breaches of public order.
As our presence becomes more and more felt out there, the public will be coming to us for just about everything.
I'm confident that we're moving in the right direction. Safety and the preservation of Jamaican lives is critical to our nation's sustainable development.
Resources were made available to the JCF and the Jamaica Defence Force (JDF) to strengthen their capacity. The JCF received over 42 motorcycles and 19 motor vehicles in 2018 to boost mobility. And to ensure proper working conditions, construction is far advanced on 2 police stations at a cost of $110 million. Meanwhile, 74 stations across the island received minor repair works. There was also an increase in the membership of the JCF by 657, the JDF by 158, and the Department of Correctional Services by 67. JCF members were further trained in human rights and the use of less lethal techniques. In the area of border security, the Counter-Terrorism and Organized Crime Investigations Branch, CTOC, intercepted 26 illegal weapons and over 640 rounds of ammunition. And to further secure our borders, the JDF Maritime Air and Cyber Command received a maritime patrol aircraft and 2 helicopters, along with a new aircraft hangar.
These new air capabilities, working in tandem with our surface vessels, will improve the JDF's maritime domain awareness and prevent the use of our maritime space for the trafficking of illicit weapons, drugs, and other illicit activities such as illegal fishing. They will also support other activities including search and rescue and internal security operations.
The Ministry of National Security continued its rehabilitation and reintegration programs in juvenile and adult correctional facilities, notably among them the expansion of agriculture production and partnership for staff development and academic and vocational training for wardens and inmates.
We want to ensure that when they leave here, when they leave us, they must be better equipped, they must be ready to make a meaningful contribution to the society at large.
The Ministry of National Security, putting a lid on crime through enhanced security measures, strengthening capacity, and enabling positive rehabilitation and reintegration programs.